Hey man, so we know we're getting a Bleach game, and we know that this game, everybody's going to be hyped for this game, but now we gotta talk about the roster. How large is this roster going to be, and how, unique are all these characters going to be? Because we saw with Jujutsu Kaisen Kurt's class, each character feels, quite different, and you also have games like Naruto Storm where, some of the characters feel kind of the same, but there's also different unique jutsus and things like that. And also when we're looking at some of the things with this company, which is going to be produced by Tamsoft Games, and some of the games they actually worked on with Senran Kagura, Estival Versus, which had about 35 characters, and also One-chan Bara, Z Chaos, which we couldn't really say how many characters that one had, but even when we look at some of the games in the past, most Bleach games have had at least 20 characters, which games like Brave Souls and Heat the Soul 7 having over 60 characters in both of those games. So the question is, how many characters are we actually going to have in this game, and how unique are all these characters going to be, considering that Bleach just has such a wide cast? But today's anime question is going to be, how many characters do you think is going to be in this roster, or what number are you actually going to be okay with? So me personally, I think that we're going to have at least probably about 50 to 60 characters, which sounds pretty crazy, but we are getting Sparking Zero, and we see that that game is going to be having over 160 characters. So I'm very curious to see how big they're going to make this roster and how unique each character is going to be. So we're going to be talking about that today. But if this is something you think you might be interested in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell, do all those nice things, man. And let's go ahead and hop straight into this roster prediction. Okay, so we hop into the prediction, man. We're going back over to Tier Maker, man. So I'll be putting this tier in the description, in the comments, so you can do it. And not all these characters are going to be used, because like I said, a lot of these pictures are from Bleach Brave Souls, and some of these characters might not even be characters that we even really, know from the game. Some of these might not even be anime canon characters. And I'm not going to be doing anybody that I don't really know about, because I've only watched Bleach up to, this point in the anime. And I'm not going to act like I remember everybody, because I don't remember everybody. But okay. So, we got guaranteed, we have DLC, we have controversial, which is meaning they'll probably be added. People probably won't be happy that they're taking up a slot maybe. Don't know enough, no combat, not important enough, and then we have who is this? So, of course, we know that the main protagonist, my boy Ichigo, he's going to be in there. We possibly could get multiple forms of Ichigo, more than likely. We'll probably get one, where he's just able to go into his Bankai form. We might even have one where he's actually able to use his Hollow transformation, and maybe even one where he's actually able to go into his Vasta Loto form. So, I don't really know. There's a chance we could get, 2 to 3 Ichigos, which could take up quite a few slots, but we don't know if we're going to be getting duplicates. This is the guy from the Fullbringer arc. They have brought Fullbringers into some of the games, and I guess I'm gonna say controversial maybe. I don't know if a lot of people really enjoyed the Fullbringer arc. I do think that the 1,000-Year Blood War, I think that all of the 1,000-Year Blood War is going to be DLC. I think that is a good, marketing tactic that they're going to do. So anybody from 1,000-Year Blood War, like any of those forms are going to be DLC. So that's including like the newer versions of Byakuya and also Kenpachi and also, all these characters. So I also think that, man, I can never get this guy's name on. Yawak. I think that Yawak is going to be DLC as well. Aizen should be in base game. I don't think we're going to be getting this form. It could possibly be the older Aizen before he actually slicked his hair back. It'll probably be the one that we actually see Ichigo fighting at the end, where he also has. So I think we might get like 2 forms of Aizen where he also, changes into the perfect form. This is the character that was allowing them, I think her name's like last name Shiba. That allowed them to get into the Serite. I think not enough combat. Same thing with this guy. I think not enough combat. This character, this is not Yoruichi. I actually don't remember who this is, bro. Who is this, bro? I'm gonna put who is this, bro. I'm really lost right now. I don't know who this is either, so we're gonna say who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Of course, we'll get Ginryu. I think that he'll be coming. I think he'll be guaranteed. This is his lieutenant, or like the guy that was underneath him. This is a hard one. So I'm going to say, I don't know if people would pay DLC. I'm not sure with this one. So I'm going to say maybe don't know enough. I'm going to say. Also with this guy, I'm going to say don't know enough. Of course, I think we'll be getting her. I think Yoruichi, of course, will be confirmed. He is lieutenant, and I don't really know necessarily. I don't know if lieutenants make it to the game. I'm not sure. I know for sure the captains will be it, but how many lieutenants make it? That is the main question. If this roster is going to be over 60, I think we can get it. Some of these characters might get moved over as we're going through. I don't know. I don't even know who this guy is. I know this is Geen. We'll be getting Geen, of course. I believe this guy is part of, he's not from the spot. I think he's part of the Quincy's. And I think we could get all of the Quincy, you know, some of the newer Quincy characters that we're seeing as DLC, but that means then we get into the question of how many DLC are we actually going to be releasing and how many is going to be releasing at once. So maybe we might have to say with these Quincy's, I might say, yeah, I'm going to put him right there for now. This is one of the lieutenants. This is the one that used to do the raise my head Wabiske. I think that he'll be, I think he'll be a character. I think he was pretty important. I don't know who this guy is, actually. I have no idea who this is. I also don't know who this person is. I think this might be one of the Arankars, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. I think this person, I'll say don't know enough. Of course, I know we'll be getting her. This is going to be for sure. This is another one of the lieutenants. I think that this will, I'll put it in the same category. I think we'll also be getting Byakuya, of course. This character is a little bit strange because he wasn't really that strong in the anime. I think we'll get him. I think, you know, just to get some characters, we'll pad it out with him. I used to love this guy, man, because of the way his Bankai, how it reverses things and flip things over. I think we'll get him. I think this is Momo. This looks like it's Momo. This might be Momo. So I do think we'll get her. She'll be in the game. Of course, you know, we'll be getting Byakuya. That's confirmed. This character, I believe this might be one of the Quincy's. Of course, we'll be getting Renji, and I think we'll also get maybe different forms. There's a chance. I don't know if it's going to be skins or if it's going to be different forms. That's very interesting how to decide to do this. I have no idea who this guy is. I want to say this guy is one of the Quincy's, so I'm just going to say I don't know enough with this guy. I'm going to put him here. I think this is one of the lieutenants. Yeah, I think we... it's difficult, man. It's difficult what to say with some of these lieutenants because do they want to take up the spots? I'm going to put the lieutenants in there and then we're going to see what this roster is looking like and then we'll adjust things. I think we'll get this guy. This character, bro, when you look at this list, bro, we're going to have to start flying through, bro, because there are so many damn characters, bro. Like, I kind of felt like maybe I should have went, like, bro, like, who is this, bro? I kind of thought that we should maybe just go through some of the people that we know first, but bro, I'm going to say, oh yeah, because some of these people can go not important enough, so I don't even know who this is. That's why I'm going to say don't know enough, because I don't even know who this is. So actually, we're going to say who is this, and we're going to put him maybe right here, don't know enough. Of course, we'll be getting him, so I think we'll be getting all the captains. I think that, is this the same girl? It looks like it's the same girl. This might be the same character, so we'll put one right here. I think, yeah, I know for sure we'll be getting her. She's the lieutenant. She works underneath him. We'll for sure be getting her. I don't know about this character. Don't know enough. I think we'll, of course, be getting him. He played a big role. Of course, we'll be getting, this is one of the Visors. I think that the Visors actually were, you know, in Brave Souls, and they've actually have been in some of the games. They've been playable, so I know that we'll be getting the Visors. This is actually his 1,000-Year Blood War form. This is actually one of the lieutenants, I believe, of Squad 11. I actually really liked his weapon. I think he will be in there. I'm pretty sure this is one of the Visors. Yes, this is one of the Visors that will be in. Of course, we know we'll be getting this, yes. Not Rozabimaru, but you know, we'll be getting this. Of course, we'll be getting Ichigo's dad. I think Kenpachi will be in there. We'll also probably be getting another version of Kenpachi, definitely. I remember these faces, but I don't necessarily, I'm pretty sure these were probably Arankars, more than likely. Which is a little bit difficult with the Arankars, man, because you don't know. You just don't know if they're going to be thrown in there, if they're going to take up all the slots with all these villains, man. Because Bleach has so many villains, so I'm gonna say controversial. So controversial, I'm actually gonna be changing this one. Controversial is gonna be, we don't know if they're gonna use them for a slot, man. They might just be skipped. Controversial, so we'll put that one in there. We'll put this one in there. I don't know if we've seen enough combat from her, man, but she's connected to Kenpachi. Of course, we know these guys had way too many popular, too important fights to be in there. Of course, this is one of the guard captains. We'll have them. I think Urahara is going to definitely be there after seeing the trailer. I think that he'll definitely be in there. Of course, I think this will be, I think she's the lieutenant underneath him, so of course. This guy was pretty much just sitting at a computer the whole time, so I'm going to say no combat. I'm going to put him there. This guy, oh, this is the guy from the filler arc. The one that was doing the stuff that made them, yeah, he's filler, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, just because of his arc where he has the swords come alive. That is filler, so I'm going to put that there. Of course, we're going to get him. Of course, you know, we're going to get Rukia. Kai Shiban. I think they've put him in a game before, and he's in Brave Souls, so I think we can get him. Since he's been in a game, he's also in Brave Souls. I don't really know if these two characters would actually come as a pair. Maybe they would, so we'll put that there. This is a little funny guy, like the little fake superhero guy that they have in the show. I'm going to say controversial. I think these people could make it, but if they use slots for them, I'm going to put them in like terms of like priority. I think priority wise, he's like right there. I think that this guy actually played a very big role. He actually might be confirmed. I'm actually going to move him to guaranteed because he just played too big of a role in the Fullbringer arc. I know a lot of people maybe didn't like the Fullbringer arc. I think he played a role. This would be pretty interesting as a giant character, bro. I actually like this guy as a giant character. I can't say guaranteed, but I can put him controversial. I want him. He's on the wish list. He's on the wish list. So actually, we might change this one from actually, we'll keep it controversial. This one, I think we'll be getting a Fullbringer, of course. This is one of the Fullbringers. This guy is like the little substitute guy that would come to Katakura Town. I'm going to say not important enough. I'm going to say not important enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, these guys, I have no idea who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is either. This green hair. I feel like I've seen this person before, but I don't know. I don't know who these people are. These are maybe like original characters for Brave Souls. Of course, we know we'll get Orihime. Please don't be bashing me in the comments, bro. Like, who do y'all, like, bro, how do you not know who this is, bro? They got so many people in here, bro. There are so many characters, bro. We got Chad. Well, no, we'll be getting Chad. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is one of the Fullbringers. The importance of him, though. That's the question. How important are all the Fullbringers for them to actually be in the game? That is the question. This is one of the Quincy's. So I think most of the Quincy's that we get will be DLC. I think this will be a normal character because this wasn't a run. No, this was actually a Quincy, it looks like it. I thought this is one of the girls that was under Bella, or what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. But we'll hold her for right there for right now. This is one of the Fullbringers. I think he'll be important. I think we actually will put the Fullbringers. This is Ichigo's sister. I don't think there was no combat with her. No combat with this character as well. This is actually the Don guy. So who is this? Is this? I'm confused, bro. Because they got characters that look similar, bro. I actually thought this was the Don guy, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Y'all probably like cooking me in the comments right now, bro. Like these characters, bro, got my head spinning, bro. This is also the sister. This is just his classmates, so these are not going to be characters. This is actually one of the people that worked with Udaharu. She was like very like, you know, shy, but also could fight. I think it'd be a gimmick character. They could put them in, and I also think this could be a gimmick character as well. Cone, man. Do we get Cone? Does Cone go in the game? I actually think he could be kind of funny, and he actually has been playable in one of the games before. So I actually do think we can get Cone. I think Cone could be in there. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This is one of the Quincy's. I think this is actually Yawok's right-hand man. I'm pretty sure this is the right-hand guy for Yawok, so I think he'll be DLC. Of course, we'll be getting Uryu. There'd be no way. Of course, this is also one of the upper echelon Quincy's, so I think we'll be getting him as DLC. This is also a Quincy, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this is. I can't tell what this is. This is one of the Quincy's. I'm guessing this is a Quincy as well, so this will be DLC. And that's where you get into a hard spot, man, because if they've got to release this as packs. It's gonna have to be as a pack because the amount of Quincy's they got. I'm gonna go on a limb and just say all 1,000-Year Blood War. These are all Quincy's. I'm gonna say all 1,000-Year Blood War Quincy's, man. They're all going to be DLC, which I think they can release in, like, you know, in terms of like maybe double packs or something like that. I think these characters can come in that way. I think that'd be pretty good for marketing and just, you know, just a good way to keep us some fresh content, give people a reason to want to get DLC. That's why I was saying I don't think no characters that were not part of the 1,000-Year Blood War should be DLC. Those should all pretty much be included in the game. This is also a DLC character, so we got quite a few DLC characters just from what we're seeing here. This is also this is another character. Yeah, there's so many of these. Like, there's so many of these Quincy's. Some of them actually might get moved over, so actually I might put some of these guys in not important enough. But I don't think we've seen some of these guys yet. That's the question with some of these. These are all possibilities for DLC, but maybe some of these we don't even haven't even seen enough. Like, well, look at all these Quincy's they got, bro. Like, it's actually crazy, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, what is it? Who are all these people? I don't even know. I'm just gonna put it. I don't even know who this guy is, bro. Okay, we're back, man. We had to make some adjustments, bro. So I had to move this guy here because I do think, since he was the basically lieutenant under Ginryu, I do think actually we will be getting him. I do think he'll be guaranteed. Let me know in the comments, bro. I feel like these three right here, these four, I feel like these four characters are important, but I don't remember who they are, bro. I don't remember who these guys are. I don't. Of course, I know we'll be getting him because he fought Uryu for a long time. Let's go ahead and actually zoom this out a little bit now, bro, because now we're getting like a little bit into the end game of this roster, bro. Okay, so we got that. I don't necessarily remember. I can't tell just from this who this is, but I'm pretty sure this was probably one of the more important Arancars they fought. I think we'll be getting Coyote Stark. Of course, we'll be getting him. I do think we'll be getting her. Actually, she was like his helper, man. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think since it was one of the more important Arancars, I think we can safely assume that we're going to be getting all of these characters. We gotta assume that these are all going to be base game characters, as they should. Now, these characters could come as a pair. I do think that these three, since they're working directly under, where's she at? Did I not drag her already? I feel like I dragged her. Oh, sorry, I put them over here. Okay, so these three characters, I do think they're going to be in a base game since they do work underneath her. I do think they'll have a joint technique to bring out this guy. I'm not really sure how they're going to necessarily do this, but I think it would be pretty cool if they did actually include him into the game. These guys could very much be gimmicks similar to how it was with Cone. So I do think these could be gimmick characters. Of course, we know that we're going to be getting Ukiura. That's guaranteed. There's no missing that. Of course, we'll be getting this guy. The way he fought when he fought Kenpachi, there's just no way. Of course, I think we'll be getting her as well. I think all these main Arancars that got long, drawn-out fights, of course, we'll be getting Grimmjow. And I think we'll be getting her as well. Let me put that right there. And this is the guy that fought Rukia. Yeah, this is who fought Rukia. I think he'll be coming as well. Oh, that's not the guy who fought Rukia. This is actually, he fought Byakuya, and this is the one that fought Rukia. This was like the little toxin guy. I forgot what his fully what his abilities were. I don't think important enough. Not important enough. There's quite a few characters that fall into this category. I don't really remember. I think maybe this was the guy that was fighting. No, he didn't fight Chad. I don't even remember. Who is this guy? We'll put him there because I know he's important because he's. And then I know this is who fought Uryu. Looks like they have two forms of him. Is this the same guy? This is the same guy. So actually, these might be three pictures of the same guy. So we can just put that down there. Where's the other one? I think this is all the same guy. Some of these are duplicates. I don't know if this character is important enough. I don't remember who this is, actually. So I'm going to actually put the not enough information. I don't even remember, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry there's so many characters that I don't remember, bro. This is insanity, bro. There's just so many damn characters. This was like the little captain guy of all the hollows that was sending them whenever Rukia was fighting the fodder hollows. I think maybe not important enough. I mean, if they did add him, they could do something goofy with him, but I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is the little guy that was a part of Aizen's group that was very goofy and stuff like that, but he was actually very strong. He was slow. I think this girl can be added, of course. They can just find some move sets just to do for some of these characters. I'm just gonna put this, and who is this? And then this is the Ichigo's Vasta Loda form. I'm kind of curious. I do think this actually will be a character, but this is what the final roster for me. I mean, like I said, I know there's quite a few characters that we didn't know in here, so there are some that very much could change. Let me see, get back in here. There are some of these that could change, but I think for the most part, the characters that I have in Who Is This will be left out. I think these guys can also be left out. These are very questionable. They very much could come. I do think since they did actually have the Don guy in actually one of the other games, I do think they actually could throw him in there, but not for 100% sure. But I do think pretty much everything from the 1,000 Year Blood War can be DLC. Maybe they can do these in packs, but when you're looking at this right now, it looks kind of daunting because like that's a lot of DLCs to be releasing, and that's a lot of money to be paying. So maybe some of these characters could make it into base game, but if I'm going off prediction, I think Blau's 1,000 Year Blood War, all these Quincy's are going to be DLC. And that still gives you new content in the Bleach game because not all these characters were in games before. And this still gives us how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after counting, it looks like I have a total of 71 characters in the base game. Now, I could be crazy right now, man. I could be predicting something crazy. I could be way out there. But I think maybe this isn't too bad. Maybe 71 characters at base launch for the game, man. But let me know how y'all are actually feeling about this actual prediction of what I think is going to happen. Like I said, all of normal Bleach, pretty much all the characters, the main characters up until the 1,000 Year Blood War should be guaranteed. 1,000 Year Blood War I think will be DLC, man. Let me know how you actually feel about this in the comments and what character you actually want to be in the base game as well, man. And man, who's excited, man? I can't wait for the next trailer, man. But hey, man, I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. We up.